When my husband and I bought our first house, we were excited about one thing more than anything else: the backyard. It wasn't huge, but it was private. Wooden fence, a small garden, string lights we hung ourselves. It felt like ours. About 2 months after we moved in, a new neighbor moved into the house behind us. Middle-aged guy, lived alone. Quiet at first, waved occasionally. Then the cameras went up. At first, I didn't think much of it. Lots of people install security systems. But one afternoon while gardening, I noticed something odd. One of his cameras wasn't pointed at his door. It was angled directly into our yard. I told my husband, and he said maybe it just looked that way from our perspective. A week later, I was sunbathing in shorts and a tank top. I glanced up and saw the small red light on the camera flicker. I suddenly felt exposed. My husband went over to talk to him, calmly. The neighbor said, "It's for security. My garage got broken into last year at my old place. I need full coverage." Full coverage of our patio? We tried to let it go, but then he started making comments. One evening, as we were bringing groceries in, he called over the fence, "Late dinner tonight?" Another time, "Your dog got out for a second yesterday. Good thing I keep an eye on things." We never told him about the dog slipping through the gate. That's when I knew. He wasn't just recording his property. He was watching ours. I started feeling anxious in my own backyard. I stopped gardening, stopped sitting outside alone, even pulled the curtains closed during the day. My husband checked local laws and discovered cameras can't legally be positioned to intentionally surveil neighboring private spaces. So we documented everything. Photos of the camera angles, videos showing the red recording light tracking movement, dates and times of his comments. We filed a complaint. 2 officers came out and spoke to him. At first, he denied it, said we were paranoid, claimed the cameras were fixed and couldn't move. Then one of the officers stood in our yard and waved. The camera shifted slightly. That was enough. He was ordered to reposition them and remove the one directly facing our property. The next day, the camera was gone. But here's the unsettling part. A week later, we found a small note tucked into our mailbox. "No one will protect you like I was." No signature. We installed our own cameras after that, pointed only at our doors. Sometimes safety isn't about being watched. It's about knowing who's watching you and why.